Hello, my name is Rob Sansome, Senior Vice President of TrueWealth Ventures. Welcome to our session on teaching kids about money. The session today will be an overview of TrueWealth Kids, a two-part program that has a simple home-based money approach. Most of my remarks will be focused on the part that we name simply KIDS: keep, invest, donate, and spend. First, let me acknowledge that for many families, dealing with money and personal financial issues can be very challenging. But I know that there isn't anyone who will view this presentation who doesn't know someone, a friend, a family member, a coworker, or a neighbor who isn't struggling with money. My comments and ideas today are meant to help parents help their children deal with money and hopefully with less struggle than those many others. Financial education alone is not working. Children need hands-on experience with money. We also know that emotions play a big role. We know from the growing research that financial education alone doesn't change personal habits when dealing with money. While it is more challenging for families with lower incomes, when it comes to money, children of most families are still making poor choices. Why is that? Well, I believe it's because of the way we've been taught to think and deal with money. So today I'll share some of the reasons why, as well as introduce you to KIDS, a simple approach to help you solve this problem with your children. Some questions to consider. Would your children's lives be better and less stress if they knew how to manage money? Yes, absolutely. Just think about the challenges for those who do not manage money well. Do you believe that children are currently learning enough about how to manage money? No, and we will talk about some of those reasons why shortly. When it comes to learning about money, who has the most influence in a child's life? Well, parents by far. When we ask parents who should teach their children about money, 82% tell us that it should be the schools. Yet when we ask children that same question, 93% tell us that whatever they know about money, they learned from you, their parents. There is growing evidence that current methods of teaching financial education, while it increases personal knowledge about finances, it is not changing risky behavior. Behaviors such as lack of savings, overuse of credit, paying bills late, and even overspending. Whether the amount is $20, $30, $50 or more, if you had the money, and if you answered no, consider why you wouldn't. Is it the fear of them losing it? Is it fear of them spending it? What is it that makes the money so important? Yet in contrast, we teach our children how to drive and hand them the keys to a $15,000 or more car, something far more dangerous to them than the loss of $20. Imagine handing the keys to your car to a young person who hasn't had any training or experience with driving. But that is exactly what we do when we don't teach them about money. In many cases, the first time young people get to actually manage money is after they get a job or when they first leave home and have to learn on their own by trial and error, mostly error. I recognize that for many people, there are great fears and anxieties when it comes to talking with their children about money. I have found that some parents are more comfortable in talking with their children about such topics as drugs or alcohol than they are about money. Yet teaching them about money while they are still in the safety and security of the home is far more effective than letting them learn from someone else when they are older. That is why we've created the TrueWealth Kids program, which has two distinct parts. The first part is a classroom-based curriculum that includes teaching students a set of character-based core values. Core values are defined as guiding principles that dictate our behavior and help people understand the difference between right and wrong. These core values become the foundation for young people making good decisions in their lives as they deal with school, friends, careers, and yes, even money. The second part is the simple structure of KIDS. To help parents to teach children about money at home, and I will explain this shortly. The basic idea behind TrueWealth is that it is more than just about money or about owning a big house or a fancy car, although those things are okay. What the program does is teach children that true wealth is more about who they are and who they want to be, and not about what they have. This begins with teaching them to make good decisions for all things in their lives, including decisions about money. The curriculum begins with teaching children lessons that include such core values as attitude. Every day we are faced with issues, some good, some not so good. Either way, we can approach each day with a positive attitude. Compassion. Teaching children to have concern for others, to develop a sense of caring for those who may not be as fortunate. Integrity. Always doing the right thing even when no one is looking. We teach these and the other core values as the foundation for making good decisions throughout their lives that also includes money.